Hey, top of the morning to you here on the first day of the week, the Gregorian week, that is. Little short study for you. Check it out, man. I'm over here in Daniel 9, and I'm going to start reading here at verse 26. And after 62 weeks, that's 3.5 years. Yeah, 3.5 years. After 62 weeks, Messiah be cut off. Messiah be cut off, but not for himself. That's Jesus we're talking about. And he was cut off after 3.5 years in his ministry, right? He entered his ministry at 30 and died at 33.5 years old. There you have it. So check it out. Himself and the people of the prince that shall come shall destroy the city and the sanctuary. Well, that happened in 70 AD when Babylon come marching through there. Old King Nebuchadnezzar had that dream, remember? And Daniel had to come in there and say, yeah, that statue means something. And sure enough, in 70 AD, Jerusalem went down. And the end thereof shall be with a flood. Well, we already know what's up with that. That's a flood of people. And unto the end of the war, desolations are determined. You know what war he's referring to. And if you don't, you need to be reading and studying. All right, I'm going to be putting other lessons out. I got another channel called Robert Slayton. I believe it's capital R. I don't know. Robert Slayton. It's the picture of a brown Bible. There's about 300 lessons on there. You can scroll through those lessons and check them out. And verse 27, and he shall confirm the covenant. What covenant? This covenant of salvation, man. The covenant with many for 1 week. In the midst of the week shall he cause the sacrifice and oblation to cease. Now, what's a sacrifice? Well, we know what that is. You go back and read the Torah and check out all them sacrifices. And in the middle of the week, that means he died in the middle of the week. He didn't die on Friday. Ooh, there's a bunch of light bulbs going off out there. Man, I got to get my hair up. That's on my nerve. Hang on, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm grieving. That's why this is that, because I'm grieving. I have lost someone I love about a year ago. Things ain't been the same since, and hopefully we're fixing to get back to normal. There we go. Sorry about all that. Anyway, I'm not here to look pretty. I'm not here to look ugly. I'm here to sound the alarm. I am a watchman at Congregation of the Laws and Testimony Bible Study class. And there's a lot of people fixing to say that Jesus died and rose here this spring. Like right now they're saying he's born on December the 25th, and a lot of people out there saying, oh, we know he wasn't, but this is why we do it anyway. When he says in Jeremiah, learn not the way of the heathen, right? Jeremiah 10, 1-5, learn not the way of the heathen. Who's the heathen? Those that are going to burn, right? We're not supposed to learn the ways of the heathen. Jeremiah 10, 1-5. Go check it out. You're going to read about the Christmas tree. Yeah, the tree, that thing that's fixing to happen here this month. Have you already got one up in your house? And nothing again you. You just don't know. I didn't know. I had trees in my house my whole life. Didn't know no better. We used to wake up singing happy birthday to Jesus. And then I started reading my Bible. That's when things got real for me, man. That's when things got real. And he says, in the midst of the week, he shall cause the sacrifice and the oblations to cease. And for the overspreading of abominations, he shall make it desolate. What does he mean, the overspreading of abominations? Look at the whole world right now. Did you know there's a menu back in Leviticus 11? But the whole world's spreading this abomination, eating the swine. What's it say in Isaiah 66? It says, what's it say there? It says, those hide behind one tree eating swine's flesh, they're going to be dealt with. Well, why would he mention them eating swine's flesh, if it wasn't imperative and important to this last day in which we live in? Because he goes on to say that from one new moon to another, month to month, and from one Sabbath to another, week to week, all nations shall come to Jerusalem and worship before me. And here's a little more food for thought, too. A lot of people run around out there saying, Christian, Christian, Israel, Israel, I'm Christian, I'm Israel. Well, you know what? You might be. You might be Christian, you might be Israel, but you keep this in mind, friend. There's only 12 gates on that New Jerusalem. And each one of them gates is a name of a son of Jacob. Israel. And I don't think he named any of his boys Christian. And he definitely didn't name none of his boys Israel. Just a little food for thought. I love you guys. Read your Bibles and pray. Tell somebody about Jesus. And try to fight and run as hard as you can. I love y'all. Peace.